Hey guys, it's Eliani Mon. How's it going? How goes it in your present world? So, today I have been seeing a lot of tweets to me asking me what's important to me. What are some of the most important things in my life? Why am I doing what I'm doing? I just don't want to say why do I care so much about you guys? Honestly, you guys, I feel like there's a lot important to me in my life, and especially there's just you guys have done so much for me. Like, you guys have made my name world not world known, but you guys have made my name known around California, and that's one little step, but that is a step to my band getting out there, to me inspiring. You guys have done so much for me. You guys subscribe to my channel. You guys have made me reach 169 people on Twitter. You guys have given my band Twitter page the followers that they have. You've given my cousin Trinity 2,000 something subscribers. I mean, not 2,000 subscribers, but you've given her 2,000 something followers on Twitter. You've given my cousin Iris like 200 something on Twitter as well. You've done so much for me. You guys helped me through my bad days. You guys, I remember one day I was on vocal rest because my vocal cords were not doing very well, and I could have kept talking, but my band just started recording. I was not about to be the reason that my band falls when we just got up, and so I tweeted you guys saying I'm on vocal rest. What should I do? And instead of giving me suggestions, you guys tweeted me things saying, "You're beautiful, I love you, I wish I could be you, I wish I could make you some soup right now, tweet at me if you need anything, I'm not in your country, but I'm here." I don't know what country that person was in, but it's amazing that she cares and she's not even in America, she's not even in California. I think it's amazing how some of my followers on Twitter are from Jamaica. There was one person that followed me from China. There are some who follow me and they're in Australia. That is amazing. That people know me, that I'm making a difference in people's lives in Australia and China and England and Canada. I've gotten people saying I've changed their lives, stay positive. That is my life's motto. And then people found that out, they started tweeting me when I'm having a bad day, stay positive. And I'm just like, this is amazing. I'm only 13, there's so much more time I have to live, but I'm already getting people telling me I'm changing their life, and I want to do more of that. And so you guys have been asking me a lot about what's important to me, and I honestly feel like you guys are one of the most important things in my life. Things. You guys are not things. You guys are nowhere near things. You are people. You guys are people that don't even know me on a personal level, and you care. You care. Like, I care about you guys, but you guys just... The people who watch my videos twice every week on my channel and on my collab channel, who retweet, like, or favorite my tweets or share my videos. You know what, I promised myself I wouldn't cry making this video. When I was setting up, I was telling myself, don't cry, and I even made a promise to myself that I wouldn't cry, but by the feels of my eyes, that is a incapable promise that I have unfortunately made to myself. It was an extraordinary risk I just took, but I feel like I need to tell you guys how much it means to me, since you guys don't really seem to know. You guys have been asking me questions like, what are 2 things on my bucket list? 2 things on my bucket list are to inspire. And I feel like I'm already doing that for you guys. And I feel like I just want to do more of that. Another thing is that I wanna travel the world. I wanna travel the world and inspire people, change people's lives. Like, my brother just recently went to Arkansas to help clean up after the tornado. And he said these kids were pouring out their hearts to him, telling them that their parents died in the tornado, or that their houses are gone. And my brother's heart was broken. So like, I want to do things like that, like go around and put smiles on people's faces who haven't smiled in a long time. And the people who watched those children told my brother that he put a smile on those kids' faces, and that was the first time they smiled in weeks. And to me, that is just one of the most amazing things. And I feel like my life's motto is definitely stay positive. And I feel like that's a good motto, because I feel like everyone needs at least a little bit of positivity in their lives, because there's so much negativity in the world, especially in our generation. I can't really speak for other generations out there. I didn't live in them. I mean, I love my generation, but one thing I can say is that there's so much negativity that I'm happy to be one of the few people left that still has positivity in them. Even though I went through a hard time the past 8 years, it's amazing where I am right now. And just like the best piece of advice I've ever gotten was when my mom told me everything's impossible until somebody does it. And that, to me, is one of the best pieces of advice anyone could ever get. Because it was positive. Like, everything's impossible until somebody does it. Like, I bet you people thought a machine that could make light was impossible until Thomas Edison created the light bulb. And then they created lamps, and boom, there it was. It was impossible, but now it's not. I bet people said it was, people told me it was impossible for me to become big on YouTube, and for me to become big in my music, and for me to be big on Twitter. Look where I am now, and I'd be nowhere without you guys. You guys watch my videos twice a week. You guys tweet at me non-stop. I'm constantly getting notifications saying somebody used your name in a tweet, somebody mentioned you, somebody favorited your tweet, somebody private messaged you, and I'm just like, it's amazing. Like, I had 84 followers on Twitter within the first 2 days of me having it. That was amazing for me. And I've only had Twitter for like 2 months, maybe longer, and I have 169 followers, all because of you guys. You guys are amazing people, and it's amazing. You guys asked me what fact surprises people the most about me when they find out. The fact that surprises people the most about me is that I am mixed. People don't know that I'm not full African American. I'm also Mexican, and they don't believe me until they meet my mother, because she's the Mexican one. And I'm just like, really? I had to prove myself to you before you knew that I was Mexican? Like, it's kind of upsetting that I have to prove myself to people, but it's okay, because that gives me, when people talk me down, it gives me the fire to go higher. And when I get higher, I'm not going to come down. I'm very competitive. I will cut someone to get what I want. And once I get what I want, I will not back down. Like, I feel like my whole family is very competitive. The least competitive one I would have to say is my brother Xavier, or Hobby. He has a YouTube channel. You guys go check him out. But me and my oldest brother BJ, his life's motto is go big or go home. Or he has another one where he says, if you can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Mine is stay positive, and my other one is a quote by Miley Cyrus when she says, when life puts an obstacle in your course, do not whine and say, why me? You better get up on your feet, keep your head high, hold up your fist, and say, try me. Because to me that's kind of competitive. Like, when life's putting putting something in your way. You don't just sit there. You're like, okay, you want to try me? Like, that's how I feel when people try to push me around or tell me what to do. I'm just like, you know what? I don't have time for you, so just try me. Like, I don't have time for people who are gonna try and bring me down to where I was in 6th grade. That was a place I do not want to go back to. That was one of the most terrible places in my life, and I would never go back. And you guys are some of the most amazing people I know. And it's just when I think about how much you guys care, sometimes I just get so proud. When you guys tweet at me, I've gotten tweets from people that tell me I don't know what to do. I want to do this in my life, but I just cannot do it. And I tweet you back, tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet, telling you that you can, just giving you inspiring things to live by. This happened one time. This girl tweeted me saying, I can't do it. And I tweeted her, telling her, whatever you want to do, you can do it. Like Ephesians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Like, you can do it. Just believe in yourself. You've got the strength to do what you want to do. And I kept tweeting at her, telling her not to end her life because she was close to it. And I thought she died because she never tweeted me back for a while. One day I got a tweet back from that girl. And she said, I did it. I accomplished. I overcame and I did it. That girl did what she wanted to do. She made her YouTube. She made her mark. She helped people the same way I'm doing now. She's a little less known than me, but she needs to be more known than me. She is a strong girl. One of the strongest I know. And I live to do things like that for people. I love putting a smile on people's faces when I know they haven't smiled in a long time. At school, I created a group that brings kids who are bullied in. And there's this one girl, I brought her in when she was being bullied. And her mother came over and thanked me, saying, when she started joining my group and started hanging out with my group, she came home smiling, and that was the first time her mom saw her smile in a month. She's now doing whatever she wants to do. I love that girl. She's amazing. And I just love putting a smile on people's faces. And you guys asked me what I'm passionate about, and if this video isn't proof enough, I am passionate about everything I love. There is a fine line with me. There is a line I have that you cannot cross. Talk about my family. Talk about what I want to do. Talk about me. If you talk about me, I can take it. I don't care. If you don't like me, you don't like me. But if you talk about my family, or if you talk about what I want to do in life, if you talk about biggest thing, you talk about my family, or the people that are closest to me, I will bite your head off. Or there are certain things that just tick me off to the point where I get so mad sometimes, I get ratchet. And that's not good. But there's only one person who knows about that. His name's PJ. He's the only one that knows about that. Who knows that when I get mad, I get ratchet. He's the only one that knows about that. But there is so much negativity right now. Negativity is like a chain reaction. What people don't realize is that negativity is like a chain reaction. It follows you throughout your life. Like, people used to call me ugly. And even when I'm having a bad day, sometimes I still look at myself like, dang, who's gonna want to marry me? Like, am I gonna ever get married? Like, am I ever gonna find anyone? Like, sometimes I don't even know. And People call me pretty, and I don't really see it. I mean, I don't. And when people say I am, I just like, thanks, but why? How? And another thing is that just like my my people used to call me fat, and what people don't realize is that what you say follows people. Like body image issues. I will go from excessively exercising to not exercising at all. Or I will go from eating extremely healthy to eating a bunch of crap. All because people used to call me fat. I have body image issues still, and I need someone who can help me recover. And like now, I don't drink soda, I don't eat fast food. But I guarantee you, if people would have never called me that, I'd be eating crap nonstop. So in a way, it's a good thing. It kind of saved me from being obese when I grew older. But it plays with my head sometimes. There'll be days when I'm just perfectly fine, and there'll be days when there'll be days when I'm perfectly fine, perfectly happy, and there'll be days when I'm just down, just don't want to do anything. Those my days, like I don't. It's weird. It's weird the way things stick with you when it's kind of weird the way things kind of stick with you when you're young. It's like when things happen to you when you're young and things just stick with you. It's kind of funny how things just stick with you. That's why I want you guys to know so much that don't be the one to ruin somebody's self-esteem. I'm lucky I have such a strong family that believes in tough love, because I would be nowhere. Where would I be without you guys? The people who watch my videos twice a week, the people who tweet at me, PM me, the people who retweet my tweets, who favorite my tweets, the people who follow me, the people who subscribe to me, like or comment my videos. You guys are the biggest reason I'm California known right now. And that is one step, but it is a step to me making a bigger difference in this world. And I just really need to thank you guys, because you guys are the biggest reason I am where I am. And another person I need to thank is my partner, Trinity Johnson. She's beautiful. She is one of the most beautiful people I know. Another person is my other cousin Iris. She's also just beautiful. One of my closest friends, Alex, the drummer of my band, he is one of the sweetest, most amazing guys I know. My parents, all four of my brothers, my whole family, and there's one person in particular that I really, really feel like I need to thank. His name is PJ. He and I have known each other for 3 years. We're both Leos. We're surprised we don't argue a lot, because when two people are Leos, they're supposed to argue nonstop. Me and him don't argue at all. But PJ has helped me through everything. He's helped me through my bad days, my good days, my worst year of my life, which was 7th grade. The two worst years of my life were 6th and 7th grade. He helped me through both of those years. And he's just an amazing guy, and I really need to thank him especially. So, everyone who I just mentioned, I love you guys so much. I love my fans, I love PJ, I love everybody. So, thank you so much, you guys, for everything you've done for me, getting me, for tweeting at me saying I've changed your life. You guys are amazing people. You guys have got me so well known. I am now on Google. So if you guys Google me up, I'm up there. So you guys are just amazing. I love you guys. That's a wrap. I'll see you later. Next week. Bye.